Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, so that means it's time for some empties. And yeah, I just have one candle, a little bit of body care, like one thing, and some nails and some wax. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay. So first of all, I guess we could talk about some nail strips. Pick your poison. This is empty because I have just a couple of those left. I finished that pack. It was okay. It was like kind of like a ombre plum to mauve color. Let's see. And then last week, or up until last night, I guess, the night before, I had on this combination. And if you look on my VIP group for Color Street, and I'll link it down below if you want to join. It's hard to tell, but this is like, it's called She's a Trooper. It's like an army green. And on top of the army green, I had this glitter suite, which is very fine shimmer, glitter, very fine glitter. So that's not white, that's just the backing. It's clear with little fine glitter. So I had the army green with the glitter on top of that, and then on a couple accent nails I had Hiss and Makeup, and actually it turned out pretty good. I was pretty happy with that look. So that's that for nails. I did finish the Body Shop Kindness in Pairs body wash. It was okay, and it smells great in the bottle. I didn't get much of a scent when I was actually showering with it. I have to give it to Philosophy for their shower gels. You do get the fragrance, the shower experience when you're showering. I did not get much of a fragrance when I used that one. And then for dryer discs, I finished this one, and it was, I think this is Jammy Time. Yeah, that's Jammy Time. So I took Jammy Time out. That was pretty much done. And then Scentsy Clean is in the dryer now for dryer discs. And don't forget, mostly everything on the Scentsy website is 10% off during the month of January. So pick up some laundry products. I finished Marshmallow Fireside. This was great all the way, almost all the way down. It burned. It self-extinguished. There was no tunneling, no soot, no cotton balling, no nothing. It was a great burn, and the scent is always great. This is a standard for me in the winter for sure, and I still have one left in the closet. Then, okay, for empties, I did finish the brick of Scentsy Spiced Eggnog. It's all gone. And it was okay. It was not eggnog scented, unfortunately, but it's hard to find a good eggnog, although people say there is some out there. Okay, so these are the last little bits of the Scentsy clams that I had pulled that had, like, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, cubes left in them. Buckleberry was not in that pile. I did pull out of my aside from my melting box to melt Buckleberry, and it is coming back in the spring summer catalog, which will be out in February. With Grace, this was part of the Your Glamorous collection. This one I liked. It was a little perfumey, but it was okay. Keep Sassy, I think, is kind of like a berry, sandalwood berry something or other. I don't know. That's what my nose got. I can't remember what the scent notes are. And Born to Shine. Those three were the last, I think the last three in that Your Glamorous collection. Then Marvel 9 Realms. I did finish that one. And let's see. Fairy Tale Pumpkin. This is really good. I really enjoyed this. This was the scent of the month for... oh gosh, I get all confused. Maybe September, possibly. It's pumpkin, but it's not cinnamon pumpkin. It was really good. Sea Salt and Avocado, a staple, just reads fresh. If you like fresh scents, if you're a freshie, definitely I recommend Sea Salt and Avocado. It's really, really good. Cranberry Spice. I think the Cranberry Spice, I'm pretty sure this was gifted to me by Patricia Nose to Toes, and I really did enjoy it. There's definitely cinnamon in here, but the cranberry also peeks out too, so I did enjoy that. Now these two, strange. Well, not strange about this. So Amber Road, I never loved it. I strongly disliked it, actually, when I first got it. Like, it came back in a Bring Back My Bar collection maybe 2 or 3 collections ago, when I first started getting the whole collection that the consultants can get. And I thought, okay, well, let me just get everything. I can smell everything and kind of put it out there to see who wants what. And this was not one that I enjoyed at all, Amber Road. I don't know if this is because it's older now. This is probably the one from a couple years ago. I don't know. But it did not offend me as much as it did originally. Yes, it's amber, but it just was a little bit lighter than what it was. So although I still don't love it, I did not dislike it as much as I used to. So there's that. Now, this is the one that is really strange, Rustic Lodge. Also in that Bring Back My Bar collection, and I ordered a few backups, and I might have even put it in my club for 1 or 2 rotations. Not enough to have a back stock of them. I think this is probably the last one, or there might be one more in there. However, so I loved it enough to buy a few and put it in my club. I thought, and I remember it being like outdoorsy, woodsy, fresh, mountain air, that kind of thing. But I don't know if it's because it's old, but it turned really strong amber pine. Like really herbally pine. I can't explain it. So, and I can't remember, and maybe that's the way it originally was, and now my tastes have changed and I don't care for it anymore, or maybe it's older and the scent has changed. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't jive with that one. As a matter of fact, I have to be honest, that was only in about an hour and I took it out. I couldn't do it. Okay, so that's it for Scentsy. Now, for bags, I finished from VCS Rosebud Motel, cinnamon buns, blueberry muffins, and coffee. And this is really good. I melted this last night when I came home from work, and it was really good. This one was exceptional. I would buy more of this. Bones from Rainbow Melts. Cranberry Oak, Blackberry, Clean and Comfy. This was it was clean, and it did have some oak, but it had the berry note to it as well. So it wasn't overly sweet, though, from the berries. It was tart. It had a little bit of the oak in there and clean. And it was just a combination of all three, berry, oak, and clean, and it was really, really good. I really enjoyed this one, and I would purchase more of that. Then for bags, I melted sweet blackberry bourbon from Better Homes and Gardens, and because I did pull a new, that's right, I did pull a new basket. So I have enough there probably, I don't know, for 1 or 2 more sessions between all my warmers. So I'm going to put that back in the closet. Really good. However, I have to say this. I forgot to say this. So when I bought this, and again, this is a candle, and I'm sure it's probably going on 2 years old. Maybe not quite as long as that, but definitely more than a year. And I think I had a clam first, and I loved the clam so much that I did go back and buy a large jar candle and melted it to make tarts. And I love these little waffle molds from eBay. Anyhow, so I loved it, and I've melted it. Obviously, it's almost gone. I've melted it almost, since then. But on this last melt, although I still could smell it, it was not a good throw. And I'm guessing, because it is old, so I'm going to chalk it up to that. But if you do see it, a blackberry bourbon, it's just kind of a deep, rich, warm bourbon. And I wouldn't say a fresh blackberry, but almost when I say warm things, I'm thinking like of a cooked blackberry, like a blackberry compote and the bourbon. So it was not fresh. It was more of a deep, rich blackberry with the bourbon, if that makes sense. I hope it does. But if you see it, try it, because it is good. I think this is just old, so it didn't throw quite as good as I wanted it to. So I am going to put that back in the closet. Now, then from BCS, this is the Fillmore, and this is almost 4 years old now, Sugared Elderflower Champagne Lemon. So I do have a couple of bits left, and I think I'm going to keep that out and keep working on that because it's almost 4 years old. And for 4 years old, I have to say the throw was pretty decent. I say it was like a 7.5. It was there. It wasn't blow you out of the house. The blackberry bourbon, after all this time, I would say it's a 5 to 6 out of 10. And this was a little bit stronger than that, 7.5 out of 10. So it still had some power. So I think I'm going to keep that out, put it back in the basket. Then from Homeworks, I melted maple rum strudel, drizzled maple, brown sugar, candy pecans, and dark rum. This is very, very sweet. From the maple and the rum and everything, brown sugar. It's very sweet and mapley. Pardon me. But I did enjoy it, but it's not something that I could leave in like for hours on end. I think this was in like for between when I get home from work, like at 4 o'clock, maybe to 7 o'clock, and I was ready to change it because it was just really kind of sweet for me. But the throw was great. Now, I have 2 squares left of that. Then from Rainbow Melts, Texas Triangle, Texas Bluebonnets, Vanilla, and Leather. And this is one of the cookies that Crystal let Canada Kim 1978 and I picked the scents for this cookie trio when Canada Kim was there in Texas. I'm not in Texas anymore. And that's really good. And that was so good as well. That was 2 years old, so that was really good. Now, question. So I have these 2 little nibbly bits left. What do you guys do with your little onesies and twosies? Do you have a separate basket for those and you melt them once a month? Do you put them back in your rotation? Do you keep them out and finish them? Do you put them back in your wax storage? What do you do with these little, I guess I'm just going to keep them out and finish them. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. But then if I do that, then I don't get to the stuff that's actually in the basket. So it's like, what a conundrum to have, right? I don't know. Anyway, so that is my empties for this week. Reminder that almost everything on the Scentsy website is 10% off during the months of January. If you go to the website and look under Last Chance, you'll see everything there that's going to be discontinued at the end of the month because the new catalog is coming out in February. So definitely check out Last Chance. Everything in there is also, or mostly everything in there is also 10% off. Some of the Scentsy bundles and like the two warmer bundles are not on sale, and the licensed products are not on sale, but pretty much everything else is. So check out Last Chance. Check out the Bring Back My Bar list, also on the website to see what's left there, because you definitely want to pick up some Bring Back My Bars or put them in your club. I put a few in my club, and when my new club order comes, I'll show you what it is. So, and also note, there are some of those Bring Back My Bars are only available in a club. So you have to put them in your club to get them. I think there's 10 of those. And I think I put 5 in my club, if I'm not mistaken. Anyhow, that's it for now. I did get the new scents from the new catalog, the consultant kit of the new scents. I think there's 10 or 12 of those. And I was going to put them up the other day, and I just got so busy. And I have company coming this weekend from out of town, but I'm going to try to get those up ASAP. When I finish cleaning, maybe I can throw those up. And I also bought a spin bike. And I am going to do a little video about my spin bike journey as well, if anybody's interested in that. Anyhow, so that's it for now. Hope everybody has a great Friday, a great weekend. Ooh, tomorrow is Scentsy Saturday, and I've been working all week. This is my first day off since last Saturday. So I have not even forgot completely about Scentsy Saturday, but I did get my Scent of the Month kit for February. So I'm going to be melting this today. When we're done here, I'm going to change out the warmers and put this in. So this will be the scent of the Scentsy Saturday for tomorrow. So I need to get these in the warmers so I can tomorrow morning be ready to, so what time is it now? I want to get at least 8 hours before I do a video at least. So anyway, we will do that. And so I will see you tomorrow at Scentsy Saturday. Have a great weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye.